Today I'm going to show you how to make a micro cuff. So what you're gonna need is string, your beads, and scissors. Scissors are very needed in this because you need to cut your string, stuff like that. Let's get started. First, I already have my string cut. I'm sorry, you're going to have it maybe a little longer than your arm, or the size of your arm. About to like your shoulder, or like your elbow maybe. Doesn't really matter. Next, you're going to take 12 beads, 2 colors or more. These are the 2 colors I'm picking today, purple and red. So, you're just gonna put on 12 beads, but you can do more than that as long as it's an even number. But, yeah. Ta-da! Ooh, got my 12 beads. Now you're going to take it to the end of your string, and you're going to tie it. If you don't know how to tie it, so you're gonna create, you're gonna create an X, like this with your string, and you're gonna push it through the loop right there, and you're gonna pull both strings, not too tight, but kind of tight, and then you're gonna repeat that process, this time a little different. So you're going to take your longer string, you're gonna put it right in front of your smaller string, and you're gonna push it through the loop and pull. There you go. Now you are able to cut the shorter string, the smaller string, not the string, the string. Ta-da! It's nice and stretchy, and it will stay. You can do that 3 or 2 times. I usually do 2, but you can do 3 or even more. I don't care. It's your bracelet or micro cuff. Next, you're going to take 1 bead of either your second color right here. But you're gonna make sure your string is poking out a bead like this. So you're gonna go through a bead, make sure your string is poking out like this. Boom. And then you can either do the same color that's next to the bead that you just put the string through, or you can do the same color as the bead you just put the string through. I'm gonna do the same color as the string. I just put the bead. I just put the string. I'm sorry. I'm talking too fast, so I have to like think of what I'm saying. I've never done a tutorial like this before, So you're gonna string it. Okay, you're gonna skip this red bead, or whatever bead is right there next to where your string is poking out, and you're gonna skip that bead to your purple bead or whatever color you have there, creating a POD stitch. If you can't see, that's a POD stitch. Make sure to pull it tight. So you're just going to keep repeating that process all around, and I'll show you what to do once you get all the way around. So yeah. I'm making sure to go slow so you guys can understand like what to do. And this is a pretty good, I'd say this is pretty good practice for POD stitch. But I'll also show you how to make these really cute flowers I make. I made them for my grandma and my mom on Mother's Day. They're these little flower keychains. They can be used as bookmarks and stuff like that. So that will be my next tutorial. And then once I get a little better at tutorials, I can do a clown tutorial. I'm not very good at clowns. I'd love to do a tutorial for you guys. Oh. Okay, so now that you've gone all the way around like this, you're going to take your next color and wait, don't get your next color. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at tutorials. So you're going to put it through this bead right here, which is the bead that's after the bead that you just strung through. But don't skip any beads or else that will mess it up. So this is how it should look. Does that look right? If it looks like that, you did it right. If it doesn't, then you can go ahead and restart if you want. Next, you're going to string your next color in, which is my red bead. And you're going to string it on. And then you're going to skip a bead into the next bead, your purple bead, or whatever bead your color, whatever color it is. And then you're going to repeat the process all the way around. This is the last layer that you're going to have to do, I'm pretty sure. I'm not very good at doing makeup crafts. I mean, I'm good at it, but like I kind of forgot like half of it. So I might like go over there on my computer to check if I'm doing everything right. So, you're going to keep doing that process all the way around. Skip a bead, go through the next. String on your bead, skip a bead, string through the next. I'm gonna have to grab Lily's micro cuff to see if I'm doing this right. 1 second, I'll be right back. So this is what it's gonna look. This is what it's gonna look like at the end when it's all finished. I did. Hold up. I think 3 layers. Yeah, 3 layers. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 3 layers. And then I'll just kind of show you what you do at the end. Which is kind of just like a space cuff, but easier. Get right back to it. So string on your bead. String on your bead. Skip a bead. String through the next. And it should look like this all the way around. Now you're gonna go through the bead that's right next to the bead that your string is sticking out of, and you're gonna go right through it. If that kind of makes sense to you. Even though I've said that multiple times. This time you're gonna do 2 beads. Which I'm gonna use my purple. Go ahead and string on your 2 purple beads or whatever color you have. String it through. I mean, skip a bead and then string it through. You know the process. You're going to keep cooking all the way around. Skip a bead, put on a string on your 2 beads, skip a bead, and then go into the next. String on your 2 beads, skip a bead, go through the one sticking up, aka the next. Ta-da! Now you're gonna keep going all the way around. Sorry, I was taking a cut. String on 2 beads, skip a bead, go through the next. Sorry, you probably want me to shut up because you're probably like lost in thought. I speak. I'm sorry. I'm very talkative. You're gonna hate other tutorials if I do any if you don't like talking or hearing somebody yap and talk. Okay, I'll shut up now. Ta-da! Okay, you're gonna do it one more time if you only have one more to go. If you have multiple more to go, go ahead and do that. Take your time. Yeah. So you're gonna skip a bead, go through your red bead, next bead, whatever you want to call it, bead sticking up, whatever. Doesn't really matter what you call it. You can even call it the P bead. I don't care. So what you're gonna do to get down to the bottom to do your next row of little border guys is you're going to string through this bead, which is you're gonna go down one bead like this. Try to make sure. Like that. You're gonna string it through. No beads. Do not put any beads at this spot. And then you're gonna go through this little red bead sticking up right here. So go down one more bead, or up, wherever you want it to be. And now that you're at the bottom, your string is down at the bottom, you're gonna go ahead and do the two that was at the top on the bottom. You're just gonna repeat the same process. So yeah. Okay, I unpaused it so y'all can like know what I'm doing here. There you go. That's the bottom so far, and I'm gonna keep going around. And yeah. Hi, I forgot you were there for a second. It's so quiet. I don't like how it's so quiet. If y'all have any like questions for like requests for like different tutorials, you can go ahead and say some in the comment section, or you could kind of just request anywhere, as long as it's my videos. I mean, you can request other people, but if you're requesting me specifically, you gotta do it on my videos, or else I will not see that, probably. Even if you tag me, I just wipe my notifications away. I don't look at them. I'm sorry. Unless they're like messages or DMs on Discord, then I'll look at them. If they're not important, I'll just swipe them away. If it's something about somebody asking me a question, I'll answer it. Anyway, here you go. We got the little bracelet part done. Next I'm gonna show you how to make this little thingy. If you did 12 beads for the round part, you're gonna need, let me count. So the part that goes around, the rotated part that goes around the bracelet, is 20 beads for the 12. I'm not sure with the others. Sorry, I had to scratch my ear because it itches. Next, you're going to tie it off. You guys already know how to tie because I've said it so many times. But if you forgot, ask somebody to tie it for you. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at tutorials. Oh, crap. Go through. I'm sorry, it's so hard to see in this mask. And then you're gonna tie it 3 times just to keep it secure. Sorry, I was checking the tightness. Making sure none of them aren't too tight. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pause this to tie it. Okay, I tied it as many times as I needed to. Next, you're gonna cut the string. Not too far nearby the knot. Next, you're going to need 20 beads for this little part that goes around the bracelet. Like this. So 20 beads, string on 20 beads, and then you're good. You're gonna make sure it's the right size by either wrapping it around or recounting. I'm sorry, I had to fix it. So you're gonna tie it, not too tight, because we still need it to stretch. I'm sorry, I'm leaning back in the chair. It's probably making it harder to hear me. So you're gonna tie it. Yeah. You're gonna cut off both strings, but not too close to the knot. Be very careful. Oh yeah, I got my normal scissors. Be careful not to cut too close to the knot. And then you're gonna put it on your bracelet. And there you go. You're done. Rotator test. Anyways, bye-bye. I'm going to show you a couple that I already have made. 1 second, I'm going to go grab them. Okay, so this one we just made together. This one I made about like a week ago. It's a TV girl one. And a candy cane and candy corn one that I made a little while ago. Also, here's a little thing. Also, sorry for the mess in the background. It's like my desk. But, yeah. Bye-bye.